this is the dream for some people, to be isolated away and not have to maybe talk to people as often. But I think for a lot of people, it can cause a lot of anxiety. We know from the USI mental health report that we launched, we see that students already have quite high and severe stress, anxiety and depression. And so I don't think this situation is helping a lot of people. So yeah, I kind of encourage students to really stay in touch with your lecturers in college and making sure, and your student union most importantly as well. The fact that a lot of students would normally, to stay in college or even to get into college in the first place, would have to be working like a part-time job or a full-time job. And a lot of the students are most reliant maybe on like the hospitality sector. A lot of those restaurants, cafes, pubs, clubs are now shut down because of coronavirus. Luckily, there's the unemployment scheme that the government's brought in, and students are eligible for that. But again, we don't know how long that scheme is going to last. We don't know. Some students could have been earning more than that scheme is given now, or less. You really never know. A big issue we're seeing at the moment is around accommodation. So students have now had to leave their accommodation, whether it's on campus or like they're maybe living in the house of friends. International students have to have gone home. What we're seeing now is that they're not getting refunded for, basically they're having to go and still pay rent and money for the utilities and everything in a room or in a house that they're no longer in for the next couple of months. And USI at the moment are really lobbying and trying to get more public support on this now, and contacting TDs, asking students, and say that they should be refunded because it's not their fault. There's a pandemic and they had to leave, and they're already under enough financial stress at the moment, and mental health stress as well. Mental health issues because of the stress and anxiety of everything. So there are kind of two big issues we're seeing at the moment. And of course, there's the uncertainty around exams as well, which are obviously a key part of being a student in college. I think as well, going into next year, a lot of students are maybe thinking that, will they be able to progress into next year? Will they be able to get their SUSI grant again if they're on the unemployment scheme? There's a lot of questions that still have to be answered from students. I'm living in a house where there's space to be separated from my mum. Some students aren't as lucky and they're maybe a bit closer to their family members, and maybe they're living with someone who's really vulnerable, like a really old granny, or, someone with really bad health issues. So some students would obviously be a bit more cautious with going outside. So we're kind of encouraging students to, if they can, if they're in a position to, get out for some fresh air at least once a day or for 30 minutes a day. On that website, there would be the support services, there would be general tips for students, just general tips for minding their mental health. We're also keeping in touch with the local student unions and the local counselling services. And yeah, just trying to encourage the conversation around keeping in mind with the social distancing, and this will end eventually. I suppose it's just trying to be patient and being optimistic about it.